Hey guys, it's Coach Mikey. Welcome to week 5 of the challenge. Super proud of all of you guys for sticking it out and still staying on the calls and staying in touch with your coach. Definitely bust this last week out. I guess I'm gonna start with an introduction of who I am. I came across Herbalife 2 years ago. I was already eating super clean, super healthy. I was juicing every day. So I already thought I had like the nutrition thing down, but my energy was so up and down. I was buying 2 Starbucks a day. My muscle mass was going away. I came across Herbalife. I was actually really reluctant at first, but I got on my program. First thing I noticed was energy through the roof. Did not need coffee. Haven't needed coffee for over 2 years now. I gained muscle back. Shed body fat. I actually lost 15 pounds. Lost 6% body fat and gained 6% muscle, and I've been able to maintain that for over a year now. Really love the products. It's convenient, it's tasty, and the job side of it, it gave me a purpose, and it's super rewarding, which was exactly what I needed coming from a video production company only working with computers. So it really gave me that purpose and that rewarding feeling that I was striving for. So to get into it or do a little recap, we talked about water, the importance of that. Hopefully, you guys are drinking half your body weight in water and 6 to 8 ounces of extra for every hour of workout you got. We talked about your relationship to food. Tori, thank you for talking about writing down the 20 things that bring you joy. I never thought about that technique to get me through my cravings, my boredom cravings for food. So that was really powerful. We talked about exercise, different habits about that. We talked about holiday eating, and specifically looking at the holidays for what their main purpose is, which is enjoying your time with your loved ones and having that quality time, not necessarily just binge eating on food. Different techniques like that, like bringing a smaller plate instead of the bigger plate. That was really cool. I never thought about doing that either. So thank you, Justina, for that. And now I'm kind of gonna wrap it up, and I think it's probably the best time to talk about this topic, which is consistency. Um, First off, sorry for not having a slide. But I will throw some pictures in here. But consistency is really important, guys. I read this book called The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson, and it basically made me aware that nothing in life is a flat line. Anything. You're either increasing or decreasing. This could be financials, this could be health, this could be personal development, your relationships. Everything's either going up or down. So this is where consistency really comes in, because if you're consistently doing good habits, they don't have to be large habits. It could be really minimal things, but you do them day to day to day. It creates this upward curve. It kind of becomes transcendent and builds that momentum. But let's say you're doing a lot of mini bad habits, spending money you don't have, eating that extra cookie every day, whatever it is, drinking soda, not getting your water in. If you're doing this up, you don't see it right away. You never do in anything in life. There's always that slow creeping momentum going on, but you're either going up or you're going down. So all those bad habits are eventually going to go like this. So consistency is what we're going to talk about today, and really keeping consistent on the good habits, on getting your water in, on writing down your 20 things of joy, on getting in your exercise, just doing something in the morning, getting pumped up, parking a little bit further in the parking lot from your stores, doing the smaller plate instead of the larger plate, and really trick your brain in that sense. Just little things like this, staying consistent with it. You're not gonna see it right away, but it's gonna go ooh, eventually. And like 90 days later, you're gonna be like, oh man, look at my awesome body, or whatever your goal is. So yeah, to stay consistent, is everything. So bust this last week out, week 5, and then now with the new year coming up, is an even not even I mean yeah, kind of even better time to refocus on your New Year's resolutions and staying consistent with that. Whatever it is, it doesn't have to be health, but staying consistent. But today I'm going to talk about ways to stay consistent with your nutrition intake or your gym regimen and all that. And this isn't gonna be as long as some of the other ones. Figure y'all are getting ready for New Year's and everything, which I hope you enjoy your time. But yeah, ways to stay consistent. Kind of like Tori was saying, write down your 20 things that bring you joy to avoid food. Do that. If you haven't done that, do that. That's totally gonna help stay consistent. But also write down your why. Why are you doing this? Why is looking better than you've ever looked before? Why is feeling better than you've ever felt before? What does having more energy to you mean? What does it all mean to you? Do you have kids that you can't really be as energized for because you're too tired or out of shape and you can't go all out with them as you would? Or are you uncomfortable in the skin that you have right now? What is it? Why are you doing this? Why do you want to do it? Write that down and keep that somewhere you can always find or look at when you're starting to find yourself unmotivated. Because honestly, if you got your why, the how doesn't matter. You're gonna do it when the why is strong enough. If you don't have a strong enough why, then the how is gonna easily take over and you're gonna be like, oh, well, this is too hard, I'm not gonna do it. But no, have the why in your heart. Secondly, if you are really striving for that level 10 body that you may or may not have ever had, or maybe you're out of shape right now but you've been in really good shape in the past and you want to look like that again, have a picture of yourself that you want to look like again, or a picture of some other body that you aspire to be. Put that in your phone. I mean, you can do the home screen if you want, or just have it in your photos or in your room, post it up on your mirror or on your dresser. Just have that in your face, because next time you're thinking about that brownie, you're going to look at that picture and be like, oh no, this is why I'm not going to have it. It's worth not having that brownie to look like that. Also, find an accountability partner. Find somebody else to do it with. I'm telling you, health journeys they're not impossible, but they're difficult when you're on your own and you're surrounded by people who don't care what they eat and they eat everything around you. You always have that temptation. Yes, it's always great to build and work on your willpower. It's just a great trait to have, is willpower. But especially if you're just beginning on your health journey, find a community. It's always so much fun doing it with other people, and they usually keep you accountable and you enjoy it more and you get things done. And if you've been doing this challenge, you probably know how that feels by being a part of this community. Other thing, so yeah, and saying that, stay in touch with your accountability partner or with this group, because it is really powerful when a lot of people come together for the same goal. What else? Have inspiration quotes like on your walls, like there's cool little like decors you can buy at stores or even make yourself. Put them on your wall, put them on your mirror, write them on your mirror if you have a dry erase mirror marker. Or even follow, like this was one of my biggest things that I find really helps me, is I follow a lot of inspirational people on social media, on Facebook, on Instagram. Just go, like, a lot of people scroll through the device and you spend hours scrolling. Hopefully not, but a lot of people do. And if you're scrolling and you come across an inspiration thing or like a fitness quote or fitness picture, it's just going to be that constant reminder of like, oh yeah, I can do this. Oh yeah, I need to get back on track. Or, just always keeping that in your brain and in your main feed is just really beneficial in general when you're trying to go after a goal like a health journey. So yeah, find some social media people who you can follow. Hashtag motivation. What else? Give yourself planned cheat days. I've done the cold turkey thing and I always end up eating a lot after. It doesn't happen for everybody, but it does happen. Give yourself planned cheat days. For me, you can steal this because I've honestly found really a lot of success in it. I've been a huge binge eater my entire life. Like, that's just what I do. I sit and watch TV and I binge eat. Not anymore. But I do keep that in moderation. Like if I ever do like have a bad mental day or something like that. But what I've been doing is given Wednesdays, Wednesday in the week, every week is my snack day. I can have a snack. And then Sunday is my day to go out and eat at a restaurant. So the other days, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I'm 100% consistent to my nutrition regimen. I found this to be really, really awesome because you're never going more than 3 days without like having that little gift or prize for being really good in eating, and it's not going to be as detrimental to your results as long as you don't go like too crazy on the cheat day. But yeah, give yourself cheat days. You can do 1 day a week if you really, really want results, or no days. It's up to you, but that's just one way to keep the cravings low and from going crazy, as if you starved yourself from all the bad stuff. What else? Take progress photos. This was huge for me. I've done quite a few 90-day challenges, and by like the second week, I start to get off a little bit. Then once it's coming to the end of the month and I have to take that picture, I'm like, oh my God, I gotta like go hard. Like I have to post my photo. So taking photos every month or every week or bi-weekly or however accountable you want to be to yourself for optimum results, do that. Take progress photos so you can actually see it. And a lot of the times the scale doesn't tell you your muscle gain. I mean, if you have one of those cool scales that does, that's awesome. But like the scale is just old school, just typical scale. It's just an estimation. That's not your true results. Your true results will be shown by your body, the way that your clothes are fitting you, your before and after pictures, your middle pictures, stuff like that. That's going to show you your real results. But also do weigh-ins. Like, have a little estimation of where you think you are. That's a good way to just keep yourself accountable. Because if you're not keeping track of it, you're like, oh, I'm probably not that bad. I'll still have this brownie. But if, like, a couple of days ago I had a reading and I gained some weight, I'm going to be like, oh, no. No thank you on the brownie, you know? So, keep yourself accountability with photos and weigh-ins. Don't go more than 2 days without working out. After 2-3 days of not working out, you kind of get into that I don't even know how to explain it. You just get off track. You lose your momentum. It's harder to get back to your workouts the longer you've gone without it. So try not to skip 2 days, but definitely give yourself a rest day. If you are like going 7 days a week, go 6 days a week. Give yourself a rest so your body actually builds the muscle. Dun, 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 dun. What's next? Have like a physical or like a phone chart with like whatever your goals are, like workout Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, or something like that. Have it and like check it off. Like have a physical chart. Like I've written one out before with like all the goals I wanted throughout the week on what days, posted on my bedroom wall, and I like use little smiley stickers, and every time I did it that day, I got to put up the sticker. It's just fun. It makes reaching your goals fun, and it's always in your face. Another thing, I personally haven't done this one, but I was thinking about ways. I was like, this could be a good one. Buy clothes that you don't fit in now, but you will once you reach your goals. So you have those clothes you want to wear, but you can't until you lose that weight or gain that muscle or whatever you're trying to do with your body. That's an ultimate kind of what do they do? Like when you're on a treadmill and there's like a hot dog in your face, you want to like eat it. The temptation of it. To have clothes that you can't fit in your closet that you want to fit in, it's kind of just like waving it in your face, like I want it. So yeah, maybe do that. You already spent the money on it, so you gotta wear it. Things like that. I don't know. Could be helpful. Also, this one is more of a nutritional thing. This is gonna go hand in hand. If you are gonna cheat on whole foods. Don't cheat on chips and refined carbs and sugars and candy and stuff like that. Like if you like want to eat at night and like it's gonna be that like and it's gonna happen, try to do whole foods. Like for me, like I love binging on chips, but what I've done is I get a whole cucumber, I chop it up into like thin slices so they are like chips, and I make a little dip of peanut butter, peanut butter specifically. It's powdered peanut butter without any fat or like sugar and stuff like that. It's just peanut butter, and it tastes just as good. And then I just scoop the cucumber into the peanut butter, and I kind of eat it like that. It's better than salty corn chips and who knows, cheese dip. Just find ways to make whole foods fun and snackable, because that way you're still fueling your body with real food, but you're also getting that fix like you cheated. I do have really weird like whole food snack concoctions, so if you ever are interested in that, reach out to me. I got quite a menu. Also, in terms of eating whole foods, stay away from sugar. If you're on a health journey, unless it's fruit, because the fiber helps outweigh the damage and effects that sugar has on us, stay away from just sugar itself, like refined sugar. I don't care if it says natural, if it's agave, whatever it is, stay away from sugar, because sugar is addictive. It's like cigarettes. Like it's as I saw this documentary, it's more addictive than cocaine. And it's in everything. Well, 80% of the stuff that's in grocery stores. So stay on the sides of the grocery stores. Try to stay away from the middle. That's where all the sugar is. But yeah, so your like cravings, like especially if you're craving like sugary stuff, it's because you're addicted to sugar. Try to wean yourself off of sugar, and the cravings will become less and less. I've gotten myself off of sugar to the point where like I don't have cravings. If I'm gonna cheat, it's just because I'm bored. But thanks to the 20 things that bring me joy, I'm less receptive to that. So yeah, stay away from sugar if you are someone who cheats a lot, because that is affecting your cravings. And also if you're having a bad mental day, if you're just having a bad mental day, listen to motivation. Look up on YouTube, Eric Thomas. Who else is there? Jim Rohn. There's a bunch. You can just legit like just type up motivation, get a little yelling at, a good yelling, and it'll get you amped up again. And if it doesn't, just know that you have to do it. Just if you're miserable, be miserable at the gym. Just like you can say to yourself, I don't want to be here all workout long, just as long as you do it. Just do it. I know that's not really helpful, but just know in the heart of hearts that you just gotta do it. Look at yourself in the mirror, try to amp yourself up, cheer yourself on like you're a coach or a cheerleader. Do whatever you can to snap that bad thoughts, that slum, that I don't want to do anything, lazy thoughts in your head. Just try to get out of them. Stay away from the TV if you're like that. Stay away from junk food if you're like that. Try to do something that brings you joy, and maybe it'll get rid of that bad attitude and it'll motivate you to go back at it. So yeah, this is the very, very last thing that I have for you guys. If you are a reader and you are serious about staying consistent, I'm telling you, this book called The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson, sorry. It's an easy read. It's not hard. It will definitely start your consistency journey. It is very, very effective, influential, mind-opening, enjoyable. If you're serious about staying consistent, I would definitely check it out. You can probably find it anywhere, honestly. It's a very well-known book. And yeah, that'll help you start the new year right. So yeah, I hope this was helpful. Again, Happy New Year's to everybody. Thank you so much for doing the challenge. On behalf of all us coaches, this was a really enjoyable experience, and we really appreciate all the hard work and the dedication and the texting of pictures. I know that might be annoying, maybe not, but if it is, thank you for still doing it, racking up your points. I'm excited to hear who wins next week. Make that money. So yeah, keep at it. Text your coach and let me know what you thought about this and if anything was helpful. So yeah, stay awesome, everybody. Bye.